Welcome to Breakfast with Spaniels with Dr. Judy Morgan.
Well, good morning, Teresa Carpenter. You are the first. Not a shock. Anybody getting Facebook notifications? We're really having problems with Facebook pushing our stuff out, or lack thereof.
Remember, you can purchase all of Dr. Morgan's products at her website at www.drjudymorgan.com. Now it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
So somebody just asked if we should deworm our dogs every year. No, you should test stool samples a couple times a year and see what's going on. Oh, Liza's surgery went well, picking her up today. Yay. All right, some of you are getting notifications. Good. Yeah, it takes a long time for the numbers to come up. I know that my timing is not the exact same time every morning, but blogs that I'm posting, posts that we're making are just not going out like they were. So some sort of algorithm has changed. I don't know what the heck is going on. I saw there was a question this morning by someone on the friends of the dried rabbit ears with fur. Yes, you can give a few a week. And that fits right in with what we're talking about. Somebody asked about fiber in the diet, and what we are seeing in the AnimalBiom reports is that a lot of these dogs and cats don't have enough fiber in their diet. So where do they get the fiber? What's it important for? Why would they need it? And it's going to be a little bit variable for each animal, how much they need for their gut health. Fiber is very important as a prebiotic for the good bacteria in the bowel. And so what we're seeing on a lot of these AnimalBiom reports is that some of the good bacteria are in much lower numbers than what the ideal would be, and that the harmful bacteria are in much higher numbers than what the ideal would be. And their recommendation is to add fiber to the diet. Now, you can do that by adding something like a psyllium fiber, but you could also do it by adding more fibrous vegetables into the diet. If we think about what animals would eat in the wild, they would eat some of the fur of the animal that they would kill. They also would eat the stomach contents of the animal they would kill. And generally that stomach contents is digested grass or grain matter, which is higher in fiber. So we don't get fiber from the meats that we feed. We don't get it from the organs that we feed. We get it from hair or vegetable matter. And here's somebody adding bran to their pup loaf. Yeah, I mean, that's a great fiber source as long as it agrees with your dog. So rabbit ears, those are great because that's the hair, and the hair has a lot of good mineral content. I don't feed hair to my dogs. I have a feeling some of the grinds that I get may have some hair in them. You've been getting extra fiber thanks to the cicadas. You know, I just heard our first cicadas last night when we were sitting out on our deck, so we haven't been inundated yet. I'm hoping we don't get inundated. A vet told this woman that her dog needed extra vaccinations so the 16-week-old puppy's teeth would fall out. What school did she go to and where did that come from? Holy cow. So, what about chia pudding? That would work. That's a high fiber. Chia is actually a really healthy seed. I don't feed it, but one of my head technicians, Cindy, back at Clayton, she ate chia seeds almost every morning on her breakfast. So pumpkin is a good fiber. That's why a lot of times when we're having animals that have constipation or diarrhea, either one, we add pumpkin to the diet because it has both soluble and insoluble fibers. Which can be really helpful for the health of the gut. So, if you have a dog who gets those morning stomach upsets and is running out first thing in the morning to eat grass, they're looking for that fiber. They're looking for something to change the microbiome a little bit. So if you're having a lot of problems with your animal wanting to go out and eat grass, maybe get AnimalBiom testing done. It is on our website. There is a descriptor about it in the web store. Talks about what the testing is. You just send in stool samples. It's really easy. Pumpkin every day, it depends on the animal. Some people have it in their diet, some don't. An equivalent to that is butternut squash. So a lot of recipes use butternut squash. A lot use pumpkin. Cocoa therapy coconut chips, another good fiber source, really good fiber source. So, reading a book called Fiber Menace, in which the author discusses how humans should actually be eating low fiber. Yeah, well, it's different for, inulin is another one you could use. That's another fiber source, and it's a great prebiotic. So it's variable for every person and for every animal as to what they need. So if you're having problems with the off and on bloating, diarrhea, constipation, grass eating, all those kinds of things, mucus in the stool, you getting that AnimalBiom testing, finding out what their distribution of the bacteria is, so that you know, geez, do I have too much fiber in the diet? Do I have not enough fiber in the diet? Yours has enough digestive upset from eating the cicadas they've backed away off in the recent days. That's good. Maybe they're getting sick of them. But, that begs the question, would our pets do well on an insect-based diet? There are pet food companies that are doing cricket-based diets. Personally, I'm not going to feed them. I have this thing about bugs. The lettuce and vegetables that are coming out of our garden get triple and quadruple washed because I have this thing about bugs. I'm just not a fan. Really not a fan. Michelle says, is too much fiber bad? It really depends on the animal. So if they're having a lot of GI problems, then you might want to look at, do we need to redistribute how things are going into the diet? Do we need more fiber? Do we need less fiber? Do we need more organ meats? Do we need less organ meats? Do we need more moisture? Do we need less moisture? Can a dog recovering from pancreatitis have veggies? Yes, they should. Dark leafy greens are great for fiber. Got a lot of kale coming up in the garden. So anyway, so let's see. Somebody said hair today carries them Vital Essentials used to, but I haven't seen theirs lately. Heard they discontinue. I guess we're talking about rabbit ears. Yeah, I know Hair Today does have them. I haven't tried them. Those would probably be a good dried treat for the dogs. Unfortunately, our Shayna is a resource guarder, so when we hand out treats, she wants to steal everyone's and then growl and snarl and not be very nice about it. And she only has 4 teeth, so she can't really chew them and doesn't really want to chew them. She just wants to steal them. So extra water can help as well. Okay, got to get to the farm. Got lots of work to do today. Might have to clean this house. Kind of looking a little disgusting. Boy, oh boy. Everyday life, man, just gets in the way of everything else you want to do.
Dr. Judy.
Raw feeding Miami has rabbit ears. There you go. Cricket diet is for lizards. I would agree with that. The testing is AnimalBiom. Let's see if I can find it on our website and link it. Ooh, it's on sale. Woohoo! There you go. The percentage of fiber is going to be different for every animal. I was just looking at some different pet food products before we went online, and they're all over the place, anywhere from 0.4 to 8% fiber. So, for the kale, frozen, fresh, doesn't matter. It's all good. Okay. See you.